Said something she had to do in her backyard. I don't know. She did something.
Yeah.
Anything regularly in.
We ain't doing that. You know you wrong. We are not doing
I
that.
already told you steering the ship tonight. I'm here for more support.
What up? What up? What up? What up? Welcome back to Nothing But
Answers.
Answers, the place where you could come to get all of the answers that we have for you. With that being said, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? What's up? What's up, Daryl?
Hey, we all good. Let's just get into it. We only got Doc for 3 seconds. Vaughn, what do you have?
Go ahead, Leanne, play the clip.
Yeah. Let's get into it. It was already getting spicy, so I just want to get into it early.
Oh my gosh.
You know, they always get mad as soon as somebody say something.
I didn't say I'm never mad.
He's talking nonsense.
Just because I said he talking nonsense doesn't mean I said I was mad.
But
doesn't
you did
say
it.
I'm mad.
You did it in your lead voice.
No, here you go. Here you go, trying to put words in my mouth and know my feelings. Chill yourself. Calm yourself now.
I'm sorry. I was just going off what you gave me, but you could push the button.
That's not what I gave you. No, I'm not pushing the button, so I can sit here
going
and say what I
on?
need to say.
Look, you see this?
I finally see what me and Ruth sound like.
For real.
I know that's what we sound like.
Serious, because it seems like the vast majority just want casual encounters. That's it.
That's what some of y'all just work though. Let's be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
So,
Listen, we wanted the male perspective. So that's
but where are you getting that from? Like, why would you say?
Well, yeah. So here's the thing, right? They say be honest. So we have this criteria that these women set for these men. You have to be this, you need to be that, you need to be 6 feet tall, you need to make this, you need to do that. I want you to be in line, I want you not to cheat, I want you to do this. But at the same time, they're still dealing with women who are emotionally hurt, who have parents who never taught them how to be a woman. Most of these new age women don't have the concept of what a virtuous woman is. If we want to speak to the Bible. And then you want men to treat you like a queen, but you act like peasants. See, that's the problem is you can't walk around here shaking your ass in the club and expect me to respect you when you don't respect yourself. You can't put your man before your kids and expect me to respect you as a parent. You only present what your value is. And if your value is your ass, your hair, your nails, your smile, and your presence in public, but not your education, not your person, not your love, not your heart, not your interaction, not your intelligence, then we don't get to meet that. And the thing about it is that a lot of people have this conversation and it's all cute and funny when we're talking now. But when somebody tell you that this is what you presented to me, so I gave you what I thought you was worth. The thing about it is, ain't nobody coming to you nowadays, like the young lady said, with respect as a man, because I deserve the same respect you do. So what makes you think that I should value anything less than what you show me? And most of these women who are out here are drinking in the club, toe up, laughing, joking, and that's great, have a good time. But at the same time, if you don't carry yourself like a lady, what is a man supposed to present to you? If you don't carry yourself with respect and class, what the hell am I supposed to present to you? If you look like ass, I'm going to treat you like ass. And the truth about it is, everybody wants affection, everybody wants to feel wanted. And what women have done nowadays is replace the whole being attractive and being somebody of stature with the idea of being desired. Because the more men that want them, the more powerful they are, and they think that's going to get them a good man. You could have all the money in the world, you could have a good job, you could have a banging body, you could do all of this, and still, be messed up in your head, and it makes you the most unattractive person ever. But this is what we get. And for every woman who sits in this room and says that I am not that woman, 4 of your girlfriends are. And the bad part about it is that I ain't got to deal with the conversation and laugh and joke, and I can get mine off and just go home. Then why would I have to go through this with you?
Okay, so Vaughn, Leanne, what fight?
Did you say fight?
Yeah, Vaughn, Leanne.
Leanne said he was talking a bunch of nonsense behind scene, and this is the statement that we've made before in so many different conversations: is how you present yourself is how you get treated. You want all of these, a lot of the conversation coming from the feminine side is I want this, that, and the third, but you don't act like the person that should be getting that. And that's all that he was saying. If you present yourself this way, men are going to treat you this way. If you do that, there's really not much more to it. If you treat yourself like you're not a queen, how do you expect me to treat you like a queen?
Well, whose standards are we basing this if I'm a queen or if I'm not?
All right. So instead of saying queen, if you want me to meet whatever the standards are that you have for you to show me honor and respect, then you have to show yourself honor and respect first. I got to be able to respect you. Okay, you got it. What did he say that was wrong? Just point that out to me. All right.
When he said that they're worth trash, something to the effect of they're worthless.
Your Honor, I would like to state that the prosecution did not make a clear description of the statements that were made. Can that please be stricken from the record?
That can be stricken. Stricken, please.
Oh my gosh.
Unknown caller.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Somebody's hot on the line. Hello. Caller, go ahead. Oh, hold on one second. I'm sorry. All right, caller, go ahead. Hello?
It's going out.
Wait, caller, you're breaking up. Keep going. You're getting better.
Well, I said I was trying to tap
There you
into
go.
the conversation.
Okay. What do you have for us, caller? What's your name?
It's Ray.
Ray. How you doing, Ray? So what do you got for us?
So, all right, I'm gonna be 100. I didn't see the whole video clip, but this whole idea that men are gonna treat women based on what they see. Can we stop lying? Can we stop lying about that? So how we want to. We ain't sitting up here like, oh, because she dressed this way or she acts this way, I have to treat her a certain way. That's not true. Like, if my intention is to smash, she would be the most upstanding, wonderful woman, and she could have her job on, and it wouldn't make a difference. Like, this whole message of there's this one correlation between how a woman dress and presents herself and how she's gonna be treated. That's just a false dichotomy. Like, we need to stop that.
Vaughn?
Okay, so knowing a woman that presents herself like she's attainable and one that presents herself like she's not, you're gonna approach them a different way, or maybe you don't. Because it's true, every man, every woman, when we see a woman, yeah, we want to smash, but you know which one which one that you can actually just be like, all right, well, that's what it is, and there's nothing more to it. Go ahead, Doc.
No, so what you're saying is basically that's still not a one-to-one connection to men chase after or street go after them based on what they present. We know that's not true.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's just sometimes they make a way out of their league just to prove something to themselves. sometimes you fall for somebody that might be way out of your league per se. You might fall for somebody that, you know, you wouldn't even look twice at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't think it really has anything to do with that. Now, if you're saying, like, is there some criteria for a high value woman? Absolutely. But I don't think you can assess that off of appearance.
No, so what he said was you have all of these requirements, like women had all of these requirements from men, and you got to be this, you got to be that, woo, 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 so forth and so on. But then you present yourself as someone, like you don't present yourself in a high value situation, like just use your words. So if you're out here, go ahead. Right,
No,
you there?
Finish, Vaughn.
So
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
So basically, he was saying if you require high value, but you don't present high value, that's basically how his was. I see Doc thinking, and she don't even have on the glasses tonight, so I don't know if she came to fight or she might be here to heal today.
I'm gonna say one thing real
Go
quick.
ahead.
I don't really like the high value, high woman conversation. I think first of all, most people are just regular, right?
Right.
Or regular, right? I don't know
Well,
what this value, whatever it is. I'm not sure because
Well, scratch that. Well,
let's scratch that, right? Now,
that was just
no, I hear you. I'm not saying that. I'm not casting dispersions on anybody. What I'm saying is that I think that, and I'm kind of on the side of Ray. The way the woman's dressed does not say who she is, right? That don't, because in one experience, if I see you at a club and you're having fun, that may be you letting your hair down. That may be me letting my hair down. I could be out there wilding too. I could be on the bar. But that may be for that night. That doesn't mean that's who I am all the time, right? Because we can be two different people. We don't have to be reserved all the time to be a quote unquote certain type of person, right? So I think you having fun, it's cool. I think and I agree with Ray. Sometimes you may meet a person and they may be cool as heck, but you might not even have looked at them before, but you just in a situation like, oh, yo, this girl is kind of dope. I never would have thought of yada, yada, yada. So I didn't agree with what the guy was saying either, because if you're going to treat somebody like how you treat them like that, then that's the type of person you are. Because if you're going to treat a person how you want to treat them regardless. I'm not going to treat you differently because I feel you are less than or different and I'm going to treat you differently. No, you shouldn't have that in you. So I wouldn't have that motive anyway. Go ahead.
What he said was like, if you are coming with these requirements, how come you
No,
don't
he didn't say
present
if. He says women.
So, as I was saying, when you say you're coming with these requirements, women, then you have those requirements. How come you don't present yourself as equal to the requirements? So, like, if you're saying he got to be this, that, and the third, but you don't present yourself to match that, you're not matching the energy. If you're not matching the energy, how do you?
Can't they be those things and the other things too? Like,
but this is
I'm
what
not. I'm like.
So
if you if you want to be in the club letting your hair down, like Daryl said, that doesn't mean that that's you or you the club girl, because you dress club like and you letting your hair down and you drunk or whatever the case may be. That doesn't mean that your value is any less, right? Because that's what you're doing that night. You could also still be the woman dressed in suits on a regular basis, going to work, doing all the other stuff that he's talking about. It's like he's putting people in one box.
So maybe I missed it, right? Because he said, if you're presenting yourself this way.
He didn't say if.
Mm-mm. And he's talking about based on one experience of seeing you.
So when I'm speaking about, and I say if, right?
If he said if.
Let Vaughn finish, Leanne, please.
So the word if, when I'm saying if, I'm saying he said you presented yourself this way. And this ain't a one night, I see you in the club, this, that, and the third. He's saying in general, if your presentation is this. You have an all-time requirement that's always like this. And you expect everyone to be here in order to meet you. But you are not matching that energy. Why are you upset? Or why when people meet you at the energy that you present on a regular basis?
So
It's
that's not what
just
he said. He didn't say.
He said
he specifically said
Sorry,
if you're dressed in the. He said if you're in the club partying and drinking. He
That's
did
right.
specifically say that.
Okay, so is she in the party? Is she partying in the club 24/7? No.
But he's going. I'm saying that he's going off of one thing. He didn't say if this is her all the time. He didn't say that. He said if you are in the club and you're drinking. So I mean, if you're in the club and you're drinking, so what?
Think about it, Doc. Even if we saw her, she went out on Saturdays. We saw her every Saturday, and she was in the club. Well, in that environment. So for me, when I was in dancing and out, I was much different out than I was at home, and it happened to me a lot. When I would meet people in the club, wow, crazy. When I get home, I'm not that at all. And I remember people like, yo, like. You're just gonna sit here and watch a movie? Yeah, I'm not gonna swing from the ceiling here. Like, I'm not. That was for there. I have a persona that is specifically for that environment. But outside of that environment, that is not who I am at all. I carry myself different in different environments. And then the other thing I would like to point out, and sorry, and Leanne, you go next. But just because you have requirements of someone doesn't mean you have to also meet the requirements you require other people. You can require whatever you want to. Right. And if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But just because I require something of someone else doesn't mean I have to meet those standards. Right. We can want whatever we want. You can want what you want. You can present what you want and then put it on people. But if you get it in return, it's going to be the question. It may or may not happen. Leanne?
Basically, y'all kind of said what I was going to say. But also the whole... this is what women expect all the time. It seems like when people say that, they're talking in the majority, and it's not that. Majority of women don't have these long lists. Your average woman is looking for just a good, decent man that treat them well and go from there. That don't care about the money, that don't care about what you drive and all the rest. As long as you do drive.
And the problem is a lot of men are looking for that other woman, and that's what they get. They looking at the Instagram models, they looking at the girls with all the work, and then they wonder why women, the women that they are dating, want their money.
Stop. I think it's the same as I think a lot of men. I think we do look at Instagram model and we settle for you guys. You know.
All right, that was good. That was good. Because you can't afford the Instagram model.
Right.
That's why.
Right.
You're right.
I agree. I think it's both misrepresentation.
Yes, it is on both sides. Very true.
Want this man that is crazy. That I mean, in all honesty, we all would want the best, right? So I think we all, but we understand where we're at. We, like I said, we want someone nice that we can be with and make a life with. But the pool is being muddy with these type of. Like I said, you see these gurus saying this is what they want, and this is what we think is out there. So men think this, and women think this, and it's really keeping us at odds. It really is keeping us at odds, you know, because it's not the truth. Like most girls I meet, they know I'm poor, so they're okay with it.
Right, and most women meet guys. Most women aren't Instagram models, and they meet guys, and the guys are okay with their normal, regular bodies.
Like people don't understand. Most times we're meeting regular people, and this is happening more often than not. Right? My six pack ain't sixing anymore. Okay.
You got a keg. Kegs are for grown men.
Listen. So I think the narrative has to change, and the problem I have with that gentleman speaking. He really believed what he said, and it was all nonsense, right? In a sense,
He made me tired.
Yeah, they got applause. He kept going. And the problem I have with it, Vaughn, is it just wasn't rooted in anything based in fact. We've all been like, who hasn't been to a club or been out somewhere, and just because a person dresses a certain way, they may think this is cute, this is sexy, this is whatever it may be. It doesn't make them or any lesser, or their value doesn't change because of what they had on. It really doesn't, right? If they go out and get drunk once, that's a problem. Even for men, you get sloppily drunk and you grown. I'm like, hey, but there's different things. But I'm not going to make everything on a first meeting when you don't know me. Like, my life looks a lot different if I'm in a club with my boys single than if I'm in the club with my boys and I got a girl at home. It's going to look a lot different, right? Because I'm going to move differently. If you're single, what do you're turning up? You may not have that to worry about going home tomorrow. I ain't got work tomorrow. I just got paid Friday night. And
that skimpy outfit that she might have on don't mean that she's easy to bed.
No, it doesn't. I didn't try to get many a skimpy outfit. Ain't happen. Ain't happen. That's wrong. That stereotype is wrong. Like, get her the one that's naked. Oh, she want to keep all her little bit of clothes on. Okay, ain't gonna work. Now, yeah, we have to stop. I think we need to stop doing that. We need to stop putting these things on the people, right? We're really putting these just because you're dressed a certain way, because you look a certain way. We're almost stereotyping people for no reason, right? And that has to stop. I don't think a woman's value is in her clothes and the thing. I don't believe that to be true, right? I think self-expression is cool. If I got a girl, her body's bad, and she want to do something with her abs hanging out, I'm like, go, girl, do it. Somebody might think that's too much showing. If her body's bad, do it. So that's just me. So I wouldn't look at her less like, oh my God, she's almost all naked. Look at her. I wouldn't look at her that way. So that's just me. So I didn't agree with that guy either. I thought he's probably single and hasn't been with a woman in years.
Dang.
The way he was mad. He sounded angry to me.
He did sound angry.
It didn't
like
sound
he's been turned down a few times
lot by people who are naked. And anybody with a leather vest on, what did that tell you about him, Vaughn? I can't listen to a guy with a leather vest in a club in 2025. That to me be like, whoa, AOG.
Why are you stereotyping the guy with the leather vest?
If you want to stereotype, hey, I'm cool. I don't know if they really flock into the leather vest. I don't know. That's over the t-shirt. Over the t-shirt, killing them. I mean, so I'm just saying. I wouldn't agree. I wouldn't agree with that one too much. So yeah. Hey Leah, what you got? What you got real fast? Find something with ghosting.
No. Working on that.
We want to talk about ghosting real quick. Like, is ghosting a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Is it something that's necessary? Because today, especially with dating, meeting people on apps and things of that nature, you have a couple conversations, you may meet once or twice, and if you're not feeling it, do I owe you a goodbye? Do I owe you? I don't want to talk to you anymore. Is that something I owe you? Or what are the rules? Do we have rules for engagements now? Should is that courtesy? Hey, listen, really didn't like the way your hands looked. I'm gonna leave. Right? It is. I mean, but ghosting, does that save you some embarrassment? Because you never know what truly happened, so you can always make a story up in your head. Maybe they died because they did. Right? That keeps from the embarrassment of them. Like, you're like, you know what? They didn't just not call me back. They probably got hit by a bus, and they're no longer with us. Right? So ghosting could be a good thing for you. Because now you control what is your however you're navigating the situation. This person never talking to you again.
True.
Right? It's better than calling you and say, look, I can't, you got 3 eyes. I'm not into 3 eyes. You didn't show that on a profile picture. It scared me. Like, now you're traumatized. So I'd rather, again, dang, this person probably fell off a cliff. That's what happened. They're no longer with us. Because, Lisa, I can move on easier that way. Now, we got to understand, if someone doesn't contact you in a day or two and you don't really know them that well, stop continuing to text them. See, that's where it's crazy. Hey, you okay? Just let me know you're okay. I just want to know you're okay. You don't got to write me back. No, now you're a stalker. Okay? Now the police are gonna come to your house and tell you to cease and desist. No more to this number. Next time we'll be a thing. But so ghosting is something that happens, right? And it could be for multiple reasons, right? Because say one of the other 50 I was talking to, we got serious. I got to cut everybody off. I can't go through it. You know, I don't want to have these conversations with you. I kind of liked you. And it kind of helps leave the door open. Like, yo, I lost my phone on the train. And it just came back around.
You do have some crazy reasons when you finally get in touch with them.
Hey, I had dropped my phone.
After they've been with somebody else for 6 months and broke up.
Exactly. That's what happens. You can spin listen, ghosting, now you can spin the block like, yo, phone fell in the ocean. Deep sea diver just found it 6 months later. So ghosting is definitely a good thing because now you can spin the block and it may work better than you breaking their heart. So I think ghosting is a good tool. It helps to
does it depend on the length of time and where the relationship was at the time?
I think you should always be able to ghost. You can be somebody 2 years, and if you know what, if it's done,
just stop answering the phone, move away.
That's abuse.
I ain't even gonna front. It's easier now than it was back in the day when I was dating. Yeah, I was the ghost queen. So
her nickname was Casper. You see that? No, neither did you.
She don't live here no more.
People talk about you need closure. Sometimes it's closed.
Yeah, sometimes
you say. There's nothing else to say.
Nothing.
I'm done.
Nothing.
This conversation is a waste of our time. So, boo.
It is an immature behavior, though.
Okay.
It is. And it's a cowardly behavior because you're really trying to save yourself from the I don't know, embarrassment, the confrontation, or whatever negative thing that you think is going to happen.
When does it become that, Doc? Serious conversation now with these datings. I met you on the app. We talked for a couple of days, 3 days on the app, 4 days on the app. I don't like the way the conversation is going. I'm done.
I think personally, is if you're actually dating. Now, like you said, if you're on the apps and you're talking to 3, 4, 5 people and you stop talking to 4 because you got, you like the one that you got. Right. Yeah, I don't think you have to call everybody or text everybody and say, yo, I'm seeing somebody.
So how about if you're dating 3, 4, or 5 people? Do you have to?
And I also think it depends on what the person thinks about the relationship too. Because I think sometimes you do have to have some kind of compassion. If the person tell you, I love you, and then you move away, like why would you can really hurt somebody like that.
If they tell you they love you, you should move away. I don't love you. I don't even know you. This got weird. I'm definitely gonna ghost you. I'm glad I gave you my real name to begin with.
That's a shame.
Well, ghosting is, it's a big thing now. But
yeah, it is. I hear about it a lot. It is.
But Doc, you know what? I think I didn't think about that, but it is making people become cowards and avoid having these conversations later down because you're used to doing this. You're used to not having a conversation. So you don't learn how to do it. Wow. This era is really, changing everything, and it's making everything. People just don't know how to communicate. We don't know how to talk. We just avoid things. So when conflict happens, it just happens. Wow. And it makes it tough because I know some people, and it could bother people. Like I said, if a person is really wondering, like, what happened? I thought things were going well. We were communicating.
And I've heard that from people who've been ghosted. Yeah.
Right. And like, what happened? Somebody else. I'm gonna let you know. Somebody else better.
That's you. It gotta be. What else is it? And like you said, though, some people will make up stuff in their mind, like, well, maybe they lost their phone, or they died, or whatever the case may be.
That's my go-to. You ghost me, you died. I'm like, yo, she died on a plane crash. The store that she was in. Yeah, that's
just somebody else. They just started seeing somebody else they like better.
Right. Or they just don't like you. And it's okay.
Yes.
It's okay. I think with everybody meeting so many different people, you may find something in somebody else's conversation that's a little better, or maybe they're responding a little bit quicker than you are. And that's all it takes for you to now go from to a zero. Right. And I think we got to understand and just be okay with it. Being ghosted is not a bad thing. It's just somebody out the way that wasn't for you anyway. Right? If it was for you, it would have been for you. So if they ghost you, thank you. Right? I'm a ghost buster. Bye, Buster. Back on to the next. Ghosting is not a terrible thing. It just knows that that person's not for you. And if someone's not replying, stop constantly reaching out. You don't have to reach out. Some people just feel like, oh, I just want to make sure they're okay. For what? You don't know them. They don't know. That's the point. That's the greatness of this.
Because it's to be nice.
Yeah.
Well, is it to be
you
nice?
You never know if somebody going through something, and that's the reason why.
Or you reach it, or is that person reaching out because this is what they do? This is how they hold on. Are you truly doing it for them, or is that person doing it for themselves? Meaning, are you really reaching out to that person? Because that person don't know you. If you keep reaching out, what is that doing? Right? If the person if you keep doing it, are you think you're going to talk them into it? Is your hubris so much that you feel like you're going to be the catalyst of change that makes them break out of whatever dark hole they're in? No. So bye then. You have to let people go that especially don't know. Right? So yeah, I think ghosting. Well, only thing now I think is bad because it doesn't. It could, you can use some conversations. People don't ghost people. Tell them why you're leaving. It's practice for when you get in relationships and you gotta leave that girl. You got practice. It's the gym for relationships. So hey, listen, it's not you, it's me. I just don't like the conversations. You don't put periods in the right places. I'm happy to go.
You put explanation points after every sentence.
Right. And I'm tired. They're reading one paragraph. I'm tired. I'm just all my exuberance is out because everything. See, we're not going to work. You're too
How are you today?
You're just too high strong. My heart starts beating as soon as your text come through. I see your name. I know she's going to be excited. Yeah, so, I mean, you got to take care of yourself. So if you reach out a couple times and they reply, remember, if you go look and you see 9-10 of you reaching out to them and no replies, you have a problem. I don't know about them, but we know you definitely do, and you can see yours. Okay, you have a documentation of your problem, of your sickness. I don't know. That's not help. That's sick at a certain point. That's what the judge is gonna say. I'm gonna let you know. He's like, I was trying to help him. The judge is gonna say, we're gonna help you too. 90 days. What you got, Leanne?
I have this. Hold up.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Thank you.
I just want to, show my beautiful face because I'm the,
Hey!
I'll go down. This is a tough setup.
Thank you. Thank you.
She even sounds grown. Oh my gosh.
It's crazy. So she's been locked in the basement, and
I bet.
we started our first year of homeschooling.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
There is only one reason why a man will ghost a woman. It doesn't matter how old he is. It doesn't matter how many dates you've been on. It doesn't even matter the stage of the relationship. There's always one reason why he's ghosting, and it's deep. It's not on the surface level, but deep down inside, it's there. And the reason is always that he doesn't actually know how to communicate his thoughts and feelings. And it's easier for him to just drop out and ghost than it is for him to confront what's actually going on and communicate it to the other person. So he likely has an avoidant attachment style combined with low emotional maturity, a selfish view of life, and especially an avoidance of conflict. And in order for him to communicate properly, he would have to connect with his own thoughts or feelings, process them, be able to communicate them in a healthy way, and understand how to do all of that. And because he doesn't know how to do it, it's just easier to drop out and ghost. So any guy that behaves this way has a responsibility, not just to himself, but to his hopeful future partner, that he's able to actually connect and communicate his emotions. Otherwise, there's no way he's going to be able to get out of this hole. And if you're a guy still watching this and you want to get better at this, if this is something you actually want to get better at, I have a free 3-day mini course. It's going to teach you.
Doc, what you think?
He's trying to sound intelligent. I mean, he said some good buzzwords. Avoiding attachment and emotional intelligence. Yeah, I mean, anyone could go somebody with those qualities, man or woman. The thing that came to my mind was, those aren't the only reasons people ghost. We just talked about it. It's not, right. Maybe his wife caught him and he ghosted you.
That was a forced ghosting. That's called a haunting. That's a haunting. Yeah, I found out. Can't come back there no more. That was very interesting.
I got one more. Not that. Switching gears.
Okay.
Why is she here?
Why are you recording?
Oh yeah, this is good.
Up and I saw a car that I didn't recognize, so I said, "Let me see what he on."
What do you mean? Why am I here?
And I walk in and she right here.
And what you recording for? That's weird.
Because I'm trying to figure out what's going on right now.
Ain't nothing going on. We chilling.
But I'm trying to figure out why she here.
And she can be here. What do you mean?
This don't got nothing. There's 2 people live in this house, not you. Okay, but you don't live here. He do. So I'm trying to figure out why she here.
We chilling. We watching a movie.
But we just had a whole issue with her causing a whole scene outside, and you literally got her here.
So I'm supposed to harbor on that fact.
But this is a girl you used to deal with 8 years ago.
Okay, we cool now.
So she could be here while I'm not here. You don't feel like you gotta communicate that with me?
For what?
What you mean for what?
What you mean? This is my house, so I don't gotta tell you nothing.
Okay, so if I just have a random man up in here, I mean, I don't care if you know her a long time ago.
What you say?
He grown. Oh, and this is 5 minutes.
Right?
You got enough. Wait.
I don't care if
it kind of goes the same.
It kind of goes the same.
Okay, yeah. So this is a good question, right? As adults, do we have to get permission to have company?
Yes.
Your ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend? Yeah.
8 years ago. Come on, man.
No, come on now. We know that the number of years does not matter.
You know what? I think people need to grow up. This is ridiculous.
Oh, stop
You
it.
need to grow up.
This is not the
There's
soap
going to
opera
be a lot of slow
where
sex.
all the exes be together. No. You at least have to have a conversation about that.
So as a grown man in my home, I gotta be like, can I bring my friend over? That's what we're saying.
I know. I didn't say I didn't say that.
Ex-girlfriend.
We have a discussion about it.
Oh, so I'm like, hey,
and why? You know what?
I'll go a step further. It doesn't matter who it is.
Exactly.
You bringing somebody over in the house, you should at least listen, in your own house, in both of our homes, in both of our homes.
She in my half.
Listen, in a relationship, it doesn't matter who it is, even if it's one of your boys, you should at least be able to give me a heads up to say so-and-so is here, just letting you know. You don't know what type of state I'm in when I come home. You don't know what, like, I ain't trying to deal with your friends. I'm not trying to deal with that or see your friends or put on a fake smile. I've had a long day at work.
You know what,
Lee? I don't want to be surprised.
That's all right, Lee. Let the girlfriend come over, and then when your boys come over, I'm coming out the room in lingerie.
I know that's right.
Okay. I'm like, yeah, that's what I got, fellas. Killing them. Y'all got to go because I'm about
right
to
on the couch with them. Don't go nowhere. I'm gonna make y'all some dinner.
He's frozen.
That look crazy.
Ron, what you got to say?
I already said it. It's gonna be a lot of slow singing.
Flower bringing, right?
This ain't going. If
Welcome
I come
back.
in the house, and there's an ex-boyfriend in the house, everybody gone. Everybody. Oh, that's what you gonna do?
Yeah.
First of all, you can't even get in my house. My dog could kill one of y'all. But
so childish.
I don't even care. Listen, if I feel like exercising, I'm gonna beat him the hell up.
Yeah.
Hopefully
And you know what? The
Don't get
dude
beat up in your own house.
Huh?
I said, hopefully you can beat him up. Don't get beat up in your own house.
Bro, I ain't playing no games.
The
If it
dude-
look like I can't, he's going hiking.
Listen,
the dude was not playing fair either, because she said, what if I brought my ex in here and he was in here with you? It was like, oh, now you bugging, you acting weird.
Wait, did he say that or did the girl say that? I didn't hear what he said. I
No,
heard,
he says that.
I don't know if he
says
said that. I don't
He
know.
says that.
Oh, you can take your voice. No, I don't care how loud you get. Still, I don't know if he said it. I think that, we can't be so childish. Just because you had a life before, I'm with you now. You are the apple of my eye, and you are all that I see.
Yeah, but I'm not about to put no banana on your plate too.
We're just watching a movie.
Why though? What's the purpose of that? What is that all about?
She wanted to watch a movie with him. He had a nice couch, long couch. She was on the whole other side. She was way over there. See, they kept space and distance.
They kept space and distance because she was standing in the house by then.
They didn't look frazzled at all. The only concern I may have had was 2 or 3 days ago, she was out in front of the house acting up. I don't know what that was. He said he forgave her for that 3 days ago, which was, I'm not sure what that meant. But, sometimes your friends have a breakdown, a hard time, and you just want to be there for them.
No.
And you just said before, you want to make sure people are okay.
You have a man in my house, an ex that you had relations with in my house, that you were in a relationship with. You can have this whole damn house, because I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna go to the big house, because I'm gonna go to the big house if I stay there.
Oh, she said this is easy. Vaughn, you shouldn't have gave that information up. They know how to get you out.
That's cool. That's cool. He still gotta walk to his car. If it's a house, we're married, it's a house that we paid for. Oh man.
So again, this is interesting. So how much permission do you need to do things in your adult life, how much permission do you need?
A
Do
lot.
you need? Well, that's the problem, and I hope that's not okay. We should have anonymity. We should be able to do things. We had lives before us.
Yeah, but then there's us. So it's no more the way that you used to live, because that ain't gonna work when you gotta consider somebody else. You gotta consider the other person.
Everything doesn't fall off. Your life is different.
So
but you don't
consider.
So you
Yeah,
cool with,
Go ahead, Lynn.
you cool with if your girl has her ex-boyfriend over your house while you not there and then give you a heads up and you walk in on them. You cool with all that?
Oh, my girl, she had a boyfriend before me, so I was the first. Right?
That's what she told you.
That's what I believe. Yeah.
Hey, if she want to bring right, boy. If she want to bring someone over and chill out in the house, cool. You feel me? Cool. I don't trip. You know what I mean? If I don't trust her, then what am I with her for? So I'm not going to trip. She want to bring someone over and they're watching a movie, having popcorn. Cool. That's cool. You feel me? I get it.
Her ex. You said somebody. Her ex.
Could be her ex. Cool. Happens.
Man, I don't. Man,
yo, he full of it right now.
Lying like a motherfucker. Look, he can hold. He can hold it.
I'm cool. I don't trip. I trust her. If she want to have somebody, look, you don't gotta. I don't follow behind nobody. Do what you do. If something comes out, then we handle it. But if she wanted, if she felt like bringing somebody over, I hope she knows what she's doing. Because
I like.
If you find out something, then it's a different thing. But I don't just trip for no reason.
Listen. All right.
I just don't.
I got a lot of caveman in me. I'm starting to realize this. Because if you bring your ass over my threshold to my house, it is on and lady.
Why? Why is it on and popping?
Because
your wife thought that she could have a friend over. Tell me
she didn't. No, she didn't, because she already know who she married. She already know who she got.
Just because she married, she can't have nobody. She can't talk to another man again.
You know what she got,
right?
And you
want to okay. You don't like rom-coms, so she said she brought. He do.
I just think that if you in a relationship, you should be moving differently, like having open communication and things like that. If you want to be able to do what you do unbound and nobody can say anything to you, then stay single.
Okay, so what can't you talk? What don't you have to talk about then? Because you got to talk about everything. Everything you do, you got to talk about. You like, no, you don't. So what don't you have to talk about? Any move you make, you got to talk about.
You don't have to talk about going to the bathroom.
Okay,
you can just go to the bathroom.
So I can meet her in the bathroom then. Can she come to the bathroom?
No,
Doc. So these are the out of bounds lines where you have Leanne and you have Daryl. Now we got to get somewhere in here where this makes sense, because Leanne is like, no, check in, and Daryl is like, you don't have to check in. And I understand it, but if you're with someone, right, you should consider however much you respect them. You're going to consider the things that you do to make sure that your relationship, you're not offending that person in your relationship. They may not understand, they may not see things the way that you do.
Oh,
as far as that. See, there he is. There you go.
So you're falling into self-esteem. So you want to deal with things to make them feel
good about gaslighting. That's
I'm not. You just said you want to make sure they feel
that's
good.
some bull. That's some BS.
And I'm not
that
here to
said.
make sure that you feel good about everything I do.
I didn't say that. Yeah,
okay.
That was some BS that you just said, Daryl.
Okay, that's what I heard. Because I don't, you know what I mean? I think that if we just make a decision and we could talk about if we feel like the decision is wrong. Like she came home and she was asking the same question over and over again. I don't know where that got her. They told her because she could be here because it's my house. At that point, what do you do then? He answered your question, right? She answered the question. She said, what is she doing here? We're watching a movie. Then what?
He has absolutely no respect for his wife.
And the fact that the chick was able to join in that conversation and he didn't shut her down,
And they shut her
is a
down.
problem in and of itself.
If a dude did, see, man, that's why I'm on my healing journey. I'm on my healing journey. I haven't been arrested in so long. And I know that was sitting me right.
He said he haven't been arrested.
For real, man.
If this man is just pleading his case, hey, I'm just here watching a movie. Ain't nothing going on, fam, bro. Ain't nothing going on. I ain't even touch her sexy body at all.
What you gonna hear? What you gonna hear is
You know what?
you gonna hear the first warning is you gonna hear that, and then you gonna start hearing feet coming. So you better get out the house real fast.
He said, I didn't touch Cola in a long time. Who Cola? Oh.
What? You stupid, yo! You.
That's what we used to call her back in the day.
Back in the day, my man.
Body shaped like a Coca-Cola bottle.
And he did that to intimidate her husband and to
Right.
make him feel small.
See?
And what happened? And what happened?
And you can't let people do that to your partner.
Exactly.
That's why you will not be
he
bringing that
didn't do it
Negro
to
in my
him.
house.
Because if you know what you had, you wouldn't have been tripping. If you could have trusted your woman or man or whatever it is, you wouldn't be tripping. Oh, y'all watching movies? Hey, next time, can you just let me know? Because, I just like to know what's going on. Hey, you know what? Okay, babe, I got you.
Listen,
she'll be over every day at lunch while you at work.
Every day. And I don't even think it's about trusting your partner as much as like, why is this particular Negro here?
See, that's the insecurities. You're not worried about who it is. You're worried about who it is. Because we had
That's
one
not
time,
insecure, man. That's
when we're
not-
done, we're done. I have a
Why is
sister
your
right
ass
now. I have a girl right now who's like my sister. She could come over anytime.
You smashed?
Yeah, we've been together for a long time.
You don't. You got.
So do you
got a girl.
do you tell your new girlfriend, not just somebody who's dating? I mean, somebody said, do you tell them about her?
I let them know that anything she needs anytime day or night.
Then that's different. That's different than walking into your house and seeing your spouse's ex. Now, if y'all got together and you introduced her to this woman, say, this is my girl, we dated, but now we like brother and sister, and they know her, that's different.
But it looked like that happened kind of here because they did have.
It didn't sound like that to me.
The girl knew her. She said 3 days ago she was there acting up in front of their house. So
but that's how she
knew
know her, because she was out there acting in front of her house.
Right. She knew she was her ex. So she did know, she had some inkling of who she was. And I mean, she looked well-mannered to me. I didn't see any problem with her being there on the couch. She was,
you know what?
He's a cheerleader for chaos.
Dressed appropriately.
Daryl.
Distant.
Whatever.
This is the calmest version of the Joker you will ever see. It is Daryl. He is there to burn down the building.
I have a problem with being an adult and having to have permission for every little thing. That's at a certain point it gets to be jail. Right? We need to be able to trust our better halves. And if we can't, then I don't know why we're with them.
Oh,
so I think that some people really need to stay single because they just don't have the capacity to be a good partner.
Right, that's why I'm single.
Some people just need to be single because they don't want to do the things that are required to have a healthy relationship.
And that's
like talking to your partner and sharing information.
Like
communicating,
having friends outside of your relationship. Well, so this is the problem. If every time if I go see my homie and I don't have to update you, then I shouldn't have to update you on my homietta. Like,
you know what?
Again,
if your homietta is somebody that we both homiettes with, that's one thing. But if it's the homietta that you used to smash, and now she trying to get back with you, and you trying to act like you oblivious.
We didn't have a whole new scenario. We didn't add in a whole new scenario. That's the problem. This is what lives in people's heads.
How do you? You just added. You always adding new stuff to the play. Am I right? Right?
Absolutely. It's always something else. If she coulda, woulda, but she thinks she did.
Listen,
How he do it? How he do it, Lee?
If she thinks if she did it in the thing, and I think all I'm gonna say is,
Listen,
from my perception,
trust your mate, and you'll be fine.
You know what?
Okay.
All right, y'all. I got to go.
All right, Doc. Thanks for joining us.
I'm in Dublin, Ireland, and it is 2:00 in the morning.
Oh wow,
Really?
you look great, Doc. You really look
Thank
great.
you.
yeah.
What's going on in Dublin?
Well, she can tell us when she come back. I seen some
Yeah.
pictures. Look nice, Doc. Hey, have a good night. Thanks for joining
All
us,
right,
Doc.
y'all.
All right, see you, Doc.
All right.
See, Daryl, see how we create.
Now we really act up. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
she going. Doc going. He gonna act up. Nah.
Oh, I'm sweating over here. My eyes are red. Ooh.
Listen, bro.
Hey, what you got, Leanne, for us? Because
Did you see the one I sent about you know, I say they got pretty girl privilege.
I didn't see it.
Then,
But okay.
So they had another one called handsome handouts. Hold up.
Oh.
That's it. I think this is it.
Yes, it's called a handsome handout. That's what I like to call it. If you are attractive, have a gold chain, a pretty smile, don't let you be able to build some stuff. Life is just going to be a little bit easier for you. That height requirement, that 6 figures, that foreign car, that 90-day rule, all that go out the window for some women. And I want to say not all women, but I digress. Handsome men will get away with being inconsistent, having poor communicational skills, being unintentional. Y'all don't ever want to talk about that when y'all talking about the pretty privilege. Why? Y'all get it too. Just because, you know, the benefit may not be the same won't mean it don't exist. I will acknowledge that when you look a certain way, whether you be male or female, you get put on a certain pedestal. But I also want to acknowledge that some of us be getting played by people who don't know the difference between there, and there because they're attractive.
Yo.
And it's not okay.
Yeah.
He's dumb. Yeah, he's fine. Hold on. Let's hear him out. No, he's dumb. And I'm going to be real with you. If you have ever gone on the internet and said, do women still, you don't got the handsome handout. Because yes, women do. If you're a woman and you ever went on the internet and said, do men still, that pretty privilege is not for you, my love. Because I'm going to tell you, the ones who have it, have it. Do men have pretty privilege? Yes, it's called a handsome handout. That's what I like to call it. If you are.
Yo, what she said was so on point. No. In the aspect of, if you're asking, do women still, then you don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
If you're asking if men still, you don't know. The ones who know, they ain't on here unless they found a niche and they trying to, you know, just
Get
have
some money.
gains off of it. The ones who know. That's real. That's real. You know, and I will say, I think it's that privilege is definitely also in your pond, right? Because sometimes you could be the big fish in your pond. It could be your job, it could be your block, you could be your man on your block. You got all the girls in your block. You feel me? So it could also work, you know, in different areas of your life. You know what I mean? Like Vaughn, when you go singing, they be like, oh, they didn't even know you could sing.
Right.
This handsome and you didn't flew up the chart. You went in, we walked in, they just thought it might have been a handsome guy. You start singing, boom, you could bump out. Sometimes you might bump out an NBA basketball player could be in there, but you will bump him out because of your aura.
Right.
And they may have millions of dollars. So it can happen. It can definitely happen.
I like when she was talking. She was so excited. It was great. You should play that video again.
Well, she's excited because she got played by somebody who didn't know the difference between there, and there. Actually, he's probably on her couch right now at her home because he's a hobo sapien. He probably is a hobo sapien. He's just on her couch, living life. But I mean, again, there's the thing is pretty girl privilege. And
Handsome handouts.
Yeah, could we be handing out some girl?
That's it.
All right, that's going to do it for us for tonight. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us.
Hey, we're not done.
This time, I'm sorry, what?
We're not done.
You're sick. You don't know when we're done.
You know what, Leanne? I'm done.
Yes, you are.
I'm ridiculous. I can't believe we did this. You know what? It's a terrible show. I don't like any of you. Really, Leanne. I don't like any of you.
Well, this is what happens when you give me the power. So there you go.
Just
all right.
Uh-oh. Sorry.
What? What you say?
I didn't say anything about you trying to go out and date.
All right, everybody.
She bumping us for niggas.
All right, everybody. Y'all have a good. Hey, go make sure that you go to the page, sign up. Make sure you join us on Facebook. Go to YouTube. Like us over at YouTube. Share this and these clips and information with your friends and those other. We trying to get our numbers up. Thank you for coming out tonight. Any last words, anybody?
No, have fun.
Do your thing, Leanne. Go get them.
Go get them.
Bye.